I have a ton of gaming backlogs, and I'm mostly playing them when I'm not working. I can't make a review about those games since they already released way before I'm able to play them. I plan to create a new playlist, where I make my final impressions on games that I missed. This will be the first video in that playlist. I've been playing Ni No Kuni 2 in between games for some time now. This game is one of those backlogs I'm talking about. I'm not normally the completionist type. I usually play an RPG, do the main story, do some of the side quests for the added lore, be strong enough to battle the final boss, then move on to the next game. In Ni No Kuni 2, I spent quite some time in it even after I have already finished the main story, something which I don't normally do. At the end of the video, I'll be showing a quick scan of all the things I have collected. Ni No Kuni 2 has some of that nostalgic vibe in a JRPG's world exploration. You'll start off walking around the world with a ton of inaccessible path to go through. Later, you'll unlock a boat to travel by sea, then lastly a flying ship to traverse any part of the world where you can backtrack missed secret areas and collectibles. Battles are not turn-based. They're action-oriented and need some well-timed attacks, dodging, and observing enemy movement patterns. It can be repetitive, but wasn't that boring for me. There's a ton of equipment in the game which are randomly dropped. Items in the form of crafting materials and miscellaneous ones have descriptions that make them more interesting. Additionally, the design variety of items, weapons, armor, and clothing all look detailed and very well crafted. There's really no point in Ni No Kuni 2's endgame if your only concern is the main story. You can focus and stick to the main story and it's not that hard. However, if you wish to challenge yourself, then I highly suggest you complete the side missions and unlocking the strongest items as well as collecting Higgledies. You'll also run in some nice dialogue along the way, although there really isn't any great side mission stories. In Ni No Kuni 2, the main quest storyline is quite nice. The ending is very touching and made me teary-eyed. This game has a ton of good vibes. If in real life you are filled with negativity or surrounded by negative people, playing this RPG will make you smile. The protagonist of the game, Evan, is hopeful, enthusiastic, and simply a very positive thinking individual. He is the kind of king that does errands for the common folk, always sees the good in everyone and everything, and despite all odds against him, he never gives up on trying in making the world a better place. No, the best place to live in for everyone. The game is quite easy if you will only focus on completing the main story. But the real challenge comes in the form of side missions and collectibles. There is a lot of crafting materials to farm and level grinding to do if you want to defeat the most challenging bosses in the game. These things are not required to beat the main story, but it's quite a challenge to try them out. Finishing the game and collecting stuff did not feel like a drag at all. Along with the main story is a kingdom building where I felt the urge to make Evan's kingdom Evermore a great one, especially because of knowing his backstory, goals, and personality. As I progressed through the game, I also recruited individuals to live and help out in Evermore. These side missions of recruiting individuals added to the satisfaction of kingdom building. I did all this in a world with bright and cheerful graphics, beautiful art style, detail, and polish. I had a great time with Ni No Kuni 2. It has quenched my thirst of playing a contemporary JRPG. The time spent in playing this game was truly worth it. Time for the next one. here's what I have achieved in the game. I stopped here, but there's still a lot of grinding to do in this game.